Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dutchman games. This is a 4 versus 4 on the Syrian Reach fought on February 4th, 2021. Attackers Dutchman, Hellenic Warrior, Guerrero, and Mighty Me versus defenders The Lone, Puerto Rico Angel, Clover, and Roberto. Basically, these are the best of the best that we are facing. They are great simply because they play as a team. They play many hours together uh, and they know each other really well. And this is the key in this battle. You want to have a team, especially if you play multiplayer, that is a team, communicates well, know each other's play, and that usually is the key for success. Having said that, let's take a look at the army compositions. The rules are 4 lights, no artillery. So we have Saddle General, lots of foot, and a Coldstream Guard. On our far right, which is IKG Mighty Me, this is Guillermo, I believe. Lots of infantry, 4 Fusiliers, good army composition. One, interesting, only 1 elite and doesn't even give morale support, but he has 3 cav support. I'm sorry, 3 heavy cav, Cuirassiers, Standard General, and we have IKG Hellenic Warrior, aka Hellenic Lover. He asked to be named as Hellenic Lover. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 musket, 4 Fusiliers, 4 foot guards, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cav with 7 general. I really love this army setup. I personally would take some landwear. I have 5 cav, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to put this on pause. 5 cav, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nizam, only 2 lights, so this is interesting that I only brought 2 lights instead of 4. And I have, this is my melee, 1 Bashi and 3 semi-Janissaries. These 2 units are hidden. Simply the goal is that we meet up over here, meet up at the hill. My goal is to have 2 lights over here, draw the enemy in this open field to my right. So usually they want to fight for this hill, so I welcome them to come over here. Since they don't see this, and my forces are going to be on the left side in this forest and connected with my partner, hopefully, I'm welcoming them to draw them in this open area and then close the gap up here. Most people try to get into the forest, and then that's the surprise waiting for them. Now these guys again are the best of the best, so let's see if it works. Now let's take a look at their army composition here. This is such an exciting map, and so such an exciting game, and that's why I like to go over it just to make sure that everyone is aware of army composition, how these guys play, and then we're going to start with the really fast, high intensity games. France, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Chasseurs Chevalles, best cav in the game. 1 young guard, 1 old guard, Standard General, has 4 lights, Chasseurs, I'm sorry. I have 3 Fusiliers, 2 Polish, and I think 1 Swiss. The Turkish, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 infantry, so 2 less than I have. Oh, I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 infantry, same amount as I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cav, 1 more than I have. 4 light, 2 more than I have, but he only has 1 semi-Janissary Chevron 3. I have 3 of those and 1 Bashi, and he has Ahmed Al-Jazar, so he has a better general, but Difference is my 7s are 3 chevron, my cavs are all 2 chevron. Over here, this is Clover. He has light caps, 5 cav, 4 Fusiliers, 2 foot guard, and the rest are a 3 foot guard. I'm sorry, so that's also a really good balanced army. And this is Roberto, I believe. Interestingly, he has 1, 2, 3, 4 horse guards, heavy cav, 1 hussars, standard general, 4 lights, and yeah, pretty good infantry. Foot, only 3 foot, so he's very light on 4 foot. I'm sorry, 4 foot, 1 elite, and 2 better infantry, higher morale, and better shooting rate. But so one thing of the bad I could say is that opponents have a lot more cav than we do. Every one of them has 5 or 6 cav. We have 5, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, with that, let's start the game. This is, apologize beforehand, there's action on left, there's action on right. It is really hard to record the entire map on this, so let's enlarge this for now. And I'm going to enlarge the map too, and then we're going to zoom in where the action is. So very aggressively from France. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shooting cav. That's huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shooting cav. Between them I have 13 cav. I have here 4. So we're gonna zoom in here. The first shots of the game are on this right over here. So it lost 11, lost more than that. I lost 11 cav units plus here another 11. Wow. So first round to them, more cav losses, and he goes straight on offense here. Very well done. I failed to form square here, but I am able to form square here. And see if my trap works here. So he's going around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cavs coming at me. My goal is to defend. My goal is to defend my line, and he's going around. He doesn't go into that forest. Pull my cav back, supporting here. But I do make a charge on this cav, and that does work. He lost 2 cav units, and the third one over here is going to be damaged, and this is almost half the unit. So heavy, significant cav damages to my partner over here. He's cavalrying too quickly without infantry support. I'm going to pause this for a second. Let's take a look on this side, see what happened. So far, minor skirmishes over here. Lights set up. Okay, so you could see the choking points are closed. They have the hills, but again, if you miss the hills, you want to simply stretch up your lines and shoot them wherever they show their heads. Same over here. So the action is on this side for now. Let's take a look at initial attack. I would say out of 7 cav, he's down to 1, 2, 3, 4 cav. So 5 cavs. So he lost 2 full units, along with 2 other units half strength. Here I lost 1 infantry unit, half a unit, 20 here, 20 here, 20 there. So yeah, second cav charge. I gotta be careful, my general. manage to form square, but my lights are in the way. So 2 cav units are into action. It's pinning me down basically for the infantry to start shooting. My infantry is not set up. These guys don't shoot, so they're useless here. My cav was facing this way. My trap didn't really work. Managed to kill 20 chasseurs, that's about it. Another cav unit is go down, but my infantry is in the well. So these guys are certainly gaining ground here. I'm going to pause this again here. So these guys are gaining ground here. I'm disarray, and I have to pull back. And look how perfectly formed. Cav to one side, lights in the front, infantry supported. They have the hill. Kudos to them. Okay, 41, 83. So these guys seem to be in better form. 90, 90, yeah, better form. They have more losses here. So it took Clover more time to get in the center and form up, and by doing that he is getting shot at. This is a problem over here. You see how close the infantry is. 112, 101, 110, and I bet none of these guys have shot a single volley, and they're already losing a lot of men. So this is something you want to pay attention. You don't want to keep your infantry too close to your lights during the skirmish. You're going to be bleeding men. 44, I don't know how they do so many quickly, and wow, these lights are probably going to get shot into pieces by all these units here. Wow, this one unit has been bleeding men, but very well done having the hill and having the forest. Alright, here we go. Losing one light. So this was my goal all along, to draw them in here and form up the lines over here, but it really didn't work that well to my advantage. My trap didn't really work. It's got 20 chasseurs. I did force them back, but these 4 lights units are really, really dangerous. And there's a little hill here, so you gotta be careful. Don't shoot into the hill. I'm trying to hold to the forest as much as I can, but he's in better position. Prussia is coming to my support. It's the Hellenic lover. A little reforming in the center with the Prussian Fusiliers, but now you have 4 versus 3. These guys are really being getting a short end of the stick during the shootout. These lights are doing really well. Nah, look at it. This is never a win. This is bad from my side. Trying to send one single unit versus 1, 2, 3 units, and then getting pot shots from the side too. This is a really bad formation. Just asking to be. While this is going on this side, I decide to make a little attack on this side. 2 infantry units supported by a cav versus 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Would I be able to shoot it? There you go. That's it. But this is really bad from me. This is just forming up infantry in front of so many units. And to make it worse, I'm trying to send in my melee. But look, the cav is coming, so not a good idea. I have to retreat. This is not going to work out. While retreating on this side, attacking from the other side, Here is going to be quiet, so I'm just going to open this up. You could see over here there's not much going on. Minor shootout. Uh, that's about it for now. So let's take a look at where the action is. So attack from this side. Now we're going to go for a counterattack. We have to go retreating over here. This was a really bad, again, win to them, I would say. Second round, they scored points. They got more kills than we did. Sending the Cav. This is the old guard. I want to get this old guard badly. From 1, 2, 3, 4. And here they come. So now we have 2 additional Cav units on this side. Prussia is coming to my support. These slides are going to be crucial. No Cav charges here. Still minor skirmishes. We have 2 units and 2 supporting units here. So you always want to have supporting units, but they have the advantage. Every front that I'm facing them, they have more units or superior units. So I get to shoot first on these old guards, and I have 10 dead, but he returns the fire and I killed 20 of mine. And responding with this Cav. And here comes. I thought to form square. These guys do form square. So, and I counter charge into this. He was not able to form square, so I got a good hit on this old guard. The advantage I have over here is this 1 square. There we go. And I have Cav over here, and my second rank is forming up. It's got right in time. So these Cavs are fighting while there's a square here too. Lose another infantry unit. Lost another Cav unit. His Cav is going to continue for attack, but luckily reformed. He's going after these lights, but he just doesn't have enough backbone for this charge. They are disorganized. So I have a Cav in play. I see he's opening up, and I put better target than the old guards. And there we go, another charge into the old guards. I don't see many kills over here. Nope. And they form square. Alright, so France lost 3 more Cav units, plus 2 Cav on Turkish side. I lost 1 Cav, excuse me, and 1 infantry and 2 Cav units. And we're going for the old guard again. There you go, and he 48, 46. He can't form square. So that's what we want. These can form square, they can form square, they're running into the other square. But I'm losing my Cav over here. Trying to catch up with not well planned over here.
Our men are running, sir.
So what happened in this? Well, it's still going on, this exchange. It's down the old guard, and really no more Cav left. This is not a real threat. Turkey lost 2 Cav units. I've lost, out of 4 infantry, I still have them, but down to 47 here. I'm really pushing my luck here. Again, this is a bad move from me. Look at that. Faking. Ouch. Lost 6. He lost both Cav units here. Alright. So France is no Cav. Oh, look at that. Attack. good micro, man. He's got really good micro. Retreating. So the lights, he's saving his lights. And now I have support, like my units are down. So I started with 4 cav units and 4 infantry units. I'm down to hardly 1 infantry unit and just 1 cav unit. I'm going to pause this. Well, let's see over here what's going on. Not much. The battle seems to be away from this angle. I mean, from this angle that England tried to push. There's a lot of shooting into the ground here. Look at it. Wow, look at that. They're wasting ammo. They've been doing it the entire game. Ouch. That's bad micro. Very, very bad micro. Oh, look at that. They have no bullets left. And this player, IKG, Mighty Me, knows that. He's not shooting at all. Do they keep shooting? I think they're out of bullets. I think these guys are out of bullets. Wow. Alright. What's going on? France has no more cav. Those 7 dangerous chasseurs are no longer here. So the cav attacks followed with infantry is no longer. However, and I've noticed that with the TNC and Delorme, that they have 2 positions of attack. One is cav followed with infantry. Second is combining their lights, so they keep their lights for the second phase. I'm trying to use this. I see this little hill. I'll use as defensive line for bushes. I'm going for another attack here. Coordinated attack, melee, cav, infantry, all forming up. And this is more or less mid shield for me, so. Polish 83. Wow, followed with cav and infantry. Well, she's right at post. Going for another charge. My Semets are going there. He's doing so well. Look, his lights are formed up. He's in square. His light is saved. His Polish is still there. I lost my Bashi. His cav is attacking my... So this was useless, this attack. We lost a lot over here. 1 cav unit, 1 Bashi. This mountain is on his half. I lost another Janissary over here. I don't see this Polish unit that was front line is 56. He saved his lights. This was not a good attack from us. And there is really not much left from my end. I'm going to pause this for a sec. So this attack was fruitless. This entire line is taken. He's a cav support. I have hardly any cav left. 1 unit over here. Only 2 of my Semets are left. And look at it. These guys have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 light units. Should be 8 actually. All 4 are over here. That's going to be very, very dangerous. On this side, these lights are just cutting through everything. Look, these guys are down to 84, 107, 94. They're just bleeding over here. And this just seems to be out of bullet here. None of these guys are shooting. So lines are pretty, seems like trench war. Stagnant.
Our men are running.
Alright, let's go see what's going on here because there's a lot of back and forth going on. So here, retreat. Nothing but retreat. Eight light units. Janissary cav unit. 2 more cav units are over here. 35, 52, and we're just dancing in front of these guys like walking shooting target. Look at it, 35, walking shooting target. Badly, look at it. What am I doing? No, what am I doing? We're just shooting target practice for these guys. So I would say this round goes to them too. We really failed with our attack. So we get a little bit more support. Another cav unit. We are down to only 1 light. A light of 34, light of 29 versus 80, 62, 74. Who's going to stop these guys? Look at it. 53, 28, 67. I want to see what's going on that side. Still minor attacks. Alright, here we go. Another attack coming. So there's 2 light units. Look, you could hear that, right? When you're charging, you hear that coming. These guys are long gone, so you gotta be careful. When you want to charge at close range. I usually click right in front of the unit, so they rush there, and then right before they get to the unit, I put on charge. So shooting and retreating. This look at these guys are just, they will mow everything in front of them. Oh, hold on, action on that side. There's some shooting going on here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
107, 96. Look, these guys are just, are they still shooting into the, that's a lot of misfire going on here. These 2 are shooting directly to this target. This unit is shooting into the ground. And look at it. What is wrong with these guys? A lot of miss shooting. Look at 6 cav units versus 3. Nicely done. Infantry support. It just seems like fire is one-sided. These guys are shooting but nothing's coming. There you go, finally. Much better target shooting from this side. Yes. Wow, look at the general charge going on. Hold on, I'm going to pause this for a second. So, Prussia is pushing up. I think this is Guermo. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Not much going on over here. On this side, no, not much going on right now. So let's go back here. Wow, look at the cap. Look at 1, 2, 3 cap. Forming square. Wow, horse guard. And cuirassiers. Wow, this is epic. Wow, they broke this in. Wow, they just broke the square. They washed the square away. Look, these guys are just being dragged away. Major calf charge coming down. Good micro. Major calf charge. Look at this 3 dragoon. The horse guards. Followed by infantry. Counter charge by cuirassiers. Wow, down to 51. They just broke the square. Wow, into the lights. Where is the infantry though? Wow, counter charge. Forcing these guys into score. So where is the infantry to shoot at these guys? This infantry is preoccupied here. It's into square formation. Wow, look at that, the damage this calf inflicted. But I don't see any infantry to support this calf. Oh, poor this. And look, you see? Infantry is right here to support the calf to shoot at the squares. Okay, pause for a minute. What's going on here? We are still forming up, I guess. 4 lights are coming our way versus 2 lights over here. Yeah. Lines are all stretched. So look at that though, man. This 8 units combined here. They will cut through everything, especially since there's hardly any calf left. There's 1 calf unit. They will just mow everything in front of them. 8 light units combined. Wow, man, this is Royal Scots Grey going square after they're behind the line. Look at that. But they couldn't break these guys. Instead, these guys are into square. Going back to their own line. Charging your general. Will you get the general? No, he was not able to get the general. So the line held. Another cap charge. Okay, I'm gonna pause this for a sec, sir, because there's something going on here too. Wow, look at this front. Look at this front. 18, 54, 23, 23. It's just hardly anybody. There was a calf charge here. You could see the square. 62, 52, 87. Numerical superiority. 71.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
Hussars. See how well he changed direction? Wow, look at that. Followed by infantry? Well, doesn't need to. They're already here, position. I'm so surprised that they... So, they're still holding 2 lights. Oh, this old guard, finally, do I get it? They're down to 32 and they're still holding. 32, I can't get this old guard unit. Oh wow, look at that. Cav unit right into my lines. I can't form square. None of these guys can form square. I think this is the final Cav unit. That's about it.
Our men are running.
Oh no, there you go. There's one more. Where are these guys going? Micromanagement here. He just went straight into square. But look at the combination attack. Okay, I want you to pay attention to this one unit. 104 fresh Semets. Before we move forward. So, this Semet unit was facing a Fusilier of 98, Chasseur of 28, Chasseur 78, Chasseurs 50, 19 Chasseurs, Polish of 30, and a Swiss of 55. Okay? This is one unit. Look at the entire center over here. This is basically the heart of the French army. So, this is the front of the spear, followed by a musket, that's about it. I was really micromanaging this one unit. So he's doing well. He's forming up his lights to shoot, but he doesn't make it to shooting. So I'm directing this guy. He's going right after the biggest unit. This one, retreat. So this forming square to hold off this Semet unit, and usually they will stop, but I won't. I was clicking on to go straight for these guys. So again, they wouldn't be able to form and getting hacked into pieces. But these guys are into square, so allows these two units to get into position. So 3 Chasseur units are on the run because of this one Semet Janissaries. They can't shoot. So now forcing, because of these 2 units, a Cav unit and 3 line, I mean these are really not units. Stop, changing direction. Semet, it's still going at these 3 Chasseurs, Fusiliers. The general doesn't want to attack. My last Cav unit, forcing this guy still into the square. Going after the general, followed by infantry. Look at this Chasseur, this is Semet. 61 is hacking down 3 Chasseur units.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
Cav charge right into the back of poles. With just the level of micromanagement is insane on these guys. This old guard unit is still standing. Now, Semets are falling back into the back of these Fusiliers. Hussars versus Ahmed al-Zazar. Look at it, right into the back. This one unit beat 6 units. I was so excited about this one unit of mine. I think this really was a turning point on this front. This one, look at Semet down to 41, going after the 7th unit. Doesn't, you see, that's the whole thing, micromanaging this unit. It doesn't allow anybody to shoot at them and just goes back and forth. So nobody can shoot and then everyone else can line up. And while he's concentrated here, he's getting shot on this side. I think that old guardian is gone now. I'm gonna pause this for a sec because there's so much going on. This one Semet unit, I really want to know their kill numbers. See what that's going on this side. Well, things were happening on that side. This side happened too. The lines are all broken. I really think this British player ran out of bullets, and so got hacked into the pieces. Yeah, these guys are the red is them. I don't see anyone. The entire front broke on this side. I gotta record this another time and just concentrate on this side because so much going on. But well done. The front is broken on that side. These guys still have lots of infantry. There's an L shape going on here. Let's continue. Down to 23 men, and finally they broke. They broke this entire center, the heart of the French player, that one cement unit, and we still got one unit left. Look at that. What a great work with the cap. Still got a cap unit left. So mind you guys, they had twice as many cap as we had, and we still have a cap unit left here. Oh, look at this cap. 45, no casualty, and they're just going around. No, none of these guys died. Interesting. Going around. They got this one unit. They got another unit here, forcing this unit into square. And my general comes to action. The general. One light unit, the Fusiliers. Yep. Just hacked down 2 units. Wow, look at this cap unit. I love this cap unit too. This is keep going. So general and the cap, combined attack. These guys can't form square. It's just retreat. Frankly, I'll be honest with you, I've watched this. It's my 3rd time I'm watching this, and I still don't understand how this entire thing just broke. I know we started with the semats, but it was just shocking. IKG did such a great war coming around. His cav has just been devastating. Form square again. We have no ammo. None of these guys have any ammo left, so we're just charging through. On that side, there's a pocket going on here. Okay. General down. Look, he seems to be ready every single step. Look how well he's forming up. Down over here. Just the general try to escape. Prussia is... So, Prussia beat his ally too. Okay, so, and then on this side, uh, France is still on the run, but I mean, where are you gonna go? What are you gonna do? We're catching up. The young are still alive. Uh, not paying attention here with the cap. Well done. Because there's another battle going on here. Look how well he's set up here, by the way. Oh man, the general is just picking at these cements. Oh, what a waste. Cement 3 chevrons and just getting hacked by the general unit. Oh man, these guys are getting picked up. A unit of 18 is just destroying the cements. And his general dies. British general dies on that side. So this is, I guess, the last pocket of resistance. The power bar shows the end of it. The question is if we're going to finish it in time. There's 5 minutes left in the game. The game was set up for 40 minutes. But I tried to figure out what happened. We had so many setbacks, especially at the start of the game. Their attack was much better. We tried to attack once or twice. It just didn't work. We lost a lot of men, and still we came on top. And these guys are really good. And I really enjoy. I mean, part of the reason I watched it 3 times because I really enjoy watching these guys playing. They're pretty much the best out there. And I have to say, I've lost many games to these guys. I call them the gang. There's usually Roberto, Delron, TNC. They're really good players. Clover is now playing with them. I've lost many games to these guys, so by all means, you know, they're as good, if not better than the way we play. So again, what happened? How were we able to basically come to this end, to encircle these guys? And I think the answer is into cav. They had a lot more cav than we did. We had a lot more infantry than they did, so we had more men than they did, and they weren't able to break through with their cav. And if you draw it out, infantry, you know, pretty much always wins. You just simply have a lot more men. A cav unit, French cav unit is 45, and line infantry is 120. So you know, you could lose 45 and still fighting, but with a cav unit you lose 30 and you're done. So I think that was the deciding factor. We had a lot more infantry, and that helped us in this game. They weren't able to break through and disorient and follow up with infantry simply because it's a larger map, and that helped too. I do like to look at the numbers, see if that really is the case, but yeah, look at it. This is just complete encirclement. There's nobody left? Nope.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
So, look, 1900, 16, 18, 18. 15, 18, 16, 14. Roberto had only 14, close to 1500. So we had more men. I had 400 more men than the lone had. IKG had less men, about 150. Guerrero had about 150 more men, and here about 300. So we had about 700 more men. That's almost 7 line infantries. I think that was a deciding factor. You could also see from losses, 1474 versus 1336, and yet we beat them. He had 1,000 enemy killed, 1,200. So yeah, these are the numbers. But I do want to say they're lone. Puerto, I think I have more games with Puerto. They're just excellent players. Roberto and Clover. Clover didn't do well in this game, 864, but he does well with most other games. Oh, let me see how my Semet's Janissaries did with the kills. There you go. 120 deployed, they killed 186 men. 186. That's incredible. The entire unit was lost. 4 men left out of 120. 132. All the other units didn't do as many kills. But when I got to my cap, we have 59, 52. And yeah, this Bashi was terrible. My mid shield. The general killed 52 men. That's you gotta star for that. Alright, with that, I hope you enjoyed this game. I truly enjoyed myself. Good games to our opponents. Very well done, Hellenic lover. Guerrero and Mighty Me, thank you. Until next game, cheers.